In this video, we dive into how the global human vivarium system works and how to apply the knowledge to empower yourself and your community to get out of the behavioral matrix. Get ready, like, share and subscribe to uncover the sacred knowledge and empower yourself today with this exclusive content. The approach to control the world system is a set of centuries-old principles to weaken every individual and limit will and inner feeling on what is right. These principles are kept in secret since when you know them and apply the knowledge you empower yourself for a lifetime, and it becomes next to impossible for a system to control you. The vivarium system works as a slow cooker. In fact, it is deliberately slowed down for a boiling frog zombies not to notice change. There are 6 principles on how the global system controls human vivarium. If you think you know more, use the comment section below. Number 6 is the most evident and brutal force of the last resort. The system will keep on trying everything else before turning force against people, mobilizing army or weaponizing nature, such as man-made hurricanes and earthquakes. But if other approaches don't work, the system will very quickly brainwash army forces and police against its neighbors, create wars, neutralize targets, and create natural disasters to wipe out evidence and continue business as usual. To make this approach useless, go educate yourself with training manuals on psychological operations warfare, or just hit the like button and scream out the topic you wanna hear more about in next videos. Number 5 approach is to control the world with drugs and alcohol in small doses to suppress your will and focus to set and achieve goals for today, this week, this month and years. Shrinking your ability to plan, forecast, create logical chains of thought. The tactical and strategical capacity of a brain reduced to a couple of weeks in past and without much planning for future actions. Scale this out to a nation and you get the result that none of the armies can achieve: passive paralysis of a society. To make this approach useless, just stay sober. Even small doses mess up your thinking. The 4th aggressive approach is to limit social economic growth and turn it into collapse with financial credit plague. With the help of few thousand banks and 2 centuries of boom and busts, the technique is perfected to keep nations and people in the system. If you think that only credit rules the world, you've got an incomplete frame of reference. This approach is too obvious, therefore defective. As more and more people know, the solution is to financially educate yourself and learn how to benefit from the existing financial slavery fiat system. Therefore, next approach is more effective. Number 3. Factual and ideological trap to limit and waste your time. These traps include religious worshipping of idols, whether it's a pop star or any particular religion. It also includes atheistic religion, such as belief in evolving monkeys flying into space. The other trap is defective ideologies, such as Marxism, for example. Ideologies bring death to millions of people even today. Another trap is technological trap. Matrix closes the real inventions from public eye to weaponize it while giving crumbs in bogus science such as economy, history, psychology, which are in fact just another type of religion. Time wasters. Well, I'm sure you already know your time wasters, whether it's social media, porn or any other num-nums that give you instant gratification and do not help to achieve your goals. The solution on how to not get into the factual ideology trap is a mental game from ancient Greek civilization where you just ask yourself the golden question: is what I'm doing right now solves my problems or helps me achieve my goals? And how would I look at it tomorrow on what I'm doing right now? What about the next week, or in a month, or in a year? You got it. The factual ideology trap is harmless compared to the next second approach: history modification. Nuclear weapon is just a toy compared to when you change and control history. By controlling the historical narrative, you may wipe out the entire maps of worldwide connected civilizations with all the human knowledge capital they have accumulated. This approach is slow, but ongoing, even today with events that is happening in your lifetime. The nations who don't know their history and mistakes are bound to repeat them. Try to look at least at the most recent history and learn from it. If you want to dive deeper into history, try to look at it what is hidden but is in a plain sight. Number 1. The most hidden and the most powerful approach is a conceptual weapon.
It's super slow psychological approach to invade and change the thinking of every individual to set and modify frames of reference of a worldview, allowing to change human thinking into animal back and forth as much as needed. Your beliefs and values are meticulously constructed to form a certain behavioral pattern. The concept weapon sits in the foundation of the system. Those who use the conceptual weapon know what your dreams are, your goals, wants and hates are, because they construct them and fueled your information bubble with it for since you were a child. For example, right now the concept weapons are on the topics of viruses and climate change. And how do you know? Well, try to find a 6-year-old today who haven't been already brainwashed with these topics. These are new concept weapons today, but the old one still exists. I invite you in the comment section below to write and learn more on it.
It is important for a slow cooker to keep things slow, as it allows to keep things under control. While the emerging technologies help decrease the cost of control and increase efficiency, but it's a double-edged sword. The rate of emerging technology increases daily, bringing the uncountable risks to keep the sacred human vivarium system working. For example, it is happening right now with this video. Now you know how system controls you. The more people subscribe to the channel and like this video, the more empowered people are. The emerging technology tools such as AsapMe provide a barrierless way to empower people to share knowledge publicly with no man in middle to impose control or empower you to speak freely. Make sure you apply this knowledge. Let me know more anonymous insights at asap.me, link below, to empower people. Let me know in the comment section how you will apply this knowledge to empower yourself and your community. Don't forget to like or dislike and subscribe to the reserved channels. And most importantly, empower yourself and your friends and family, and remember that only applied knowledge is what matters. Let us know if we missed something. With that being said, stay healthy, be focused, and see you in the next video to empower you.